But then that's not the issue of this airplane that makes it difficult to use in ground RB. It's the fact that in each 50 caliber you only have 200 rounds, going out at 750 rounds a minute. So yeah, you will burn that 200 rounds very quickly in this thing. And I'm out of ammo at the wrong moment. And just like that, I'm out of ammo again. So annoying. And I'm out of ammo. If there is an event vehicle that you miss in War Thunder, no worries, check the Chinese faction, it's probably there. Hey guys, it's Jim here, and welcome back to another episode of Heroes and Generals but it's War Thunder. And in today's episode, we are moving out of the Armor Assault and Recon Assault ribbons and moving into the Air Assault ribbon. Or Dogfighting ribbon, my bad. But anyway. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have a very good alternatives to the Recon aircraft in Heroes and Generals, so unfortunately I'm going to have to skip the aircraft unless maybe somebody can tell me a good alternative to the whatever the hell this thing is. Now unfortunately Heroes and Generals did pick a few rather unusual aircraft. Maybe not just the airplane itself but rather the variant of it. So unfortunately we are going to have to compromise for some of the vehicles, or rather find an alternative. But thankfully though, our first airplane, the P43A, does not exist in War Thunder, but it does have a close second. This is the P43A-1, and if it does look anything familiar to you, that is because this is made by the same Savetsky manufacturing company. The same company that made the P-47 plane. That's right, this guy is basically the baby P-47. So how does this fare against the one in Heroes and Generals? I can already tell you this one is better in War Thunder. And the reason is not because of the fact that he has 450 calibers instead of 250 cals and 230 cals. It's mainly the fact that the 50 calibers in Heroes and Generals were kinda regarded as like the small arms, small caliber machine guns, as opposed to the 30mm autocannon. And how do I know this? When the P40 came out, immediately got buffed. That's how bad the 50 cals were in that case. But thankfully though, this will not be an issue in War Thunder, because firstly, War Thunder 50 cals actually do some serious damage against airplanes and ground targets, and the fact that instead of 250 calibers and 230 cals, you have 450 calibers. And 450 calibers American plane at 2.7 battle rating is definitely devastating to use. And of course, the rounds that we'll be using is these. I could have sworn they buffed this, because the last time I saw this, it was the A36 video, and you only can pen up to what, 26mm of armor? So yeah, I think they did buff this. I might revisit the A36 just to try it out, but anyway. 30mm of penetration, and that is the solid armor piercing going to work. Now, if you want to use a universal belt, I say use it at your own risk. Reason why I don't is mainly because, from my experience, API rounds have a nasty tendency to explode on the surface. But anyway, 50 calibers were very devastating, but then that's not the issue of this airplane that makes it difficult to use in ground RB. It's the fact that in each 50 caliber you only have 200 rounds, going out at 750 rounds a minute. So yeah, you will burn that 200 rounds very quickly in this thing. And you might be thinking, American airplanes, they usually have a lot of 50 cals to burn. Well, the unfortunate thing is that we are comparing the P-47 with something like the P-40 or the Corsair at the same battle rating. For example, like the Corsair, you have up to like 400 rounds in the 50 cals. And to make this worse for me, since I'll be playing the one in the Chinese faction, if I get up tiered, yes, that means I will be seeing Shermans as well. And unfortunately, the Shermans at the lowest battle rating possible, 3.0, 3.3, yeah, you're not gonna penetrate this with your 50 cals. Now the other characteristics of this plane, you do have 19 seconds turn time, which is not bad. A pretty decent turn fighter. Just keep in mind that when you're facing other turn fighters like Spitfires, A6Ms, you're not gonna win that fight. So maintain your speed, especially since the 19 seconds and you have a very good turn time is only when you're around 400 to 450 kilometers an hour. So keep that in mind. You do have a decent rate of climb as well. You can get to 1000 meters from the ground very quickly from the airfield, as well as a very good energy retention. Not something I would race against a Yak 1 with, but at least here's something. Now keep in mind about one thing though, you do go up to 566 kilometers an hour and maybe a little bit more. And the reason why you need to keep this in mind is because around 550 kilometers an hour, your tail section will lock up or your plane just compress. So keep an eye on your speed, make sure it's below 500. And so there we have it. This is the P43A-1, and unfortunately this is going to be a alternative or close second to the P35A. Now you might be wondering, like the M36B1, will I compromise this vehicle in any way? The answer is no need, because you see, I can't carry bombs in this thing. I wish I was joking when I said that. This thing does not carry bombs. I really wish I do.
The enemy will win.
A protest won against a LA5.
Need cover!
And just like that, I'm down to 200 rows.
Somebody cover me! Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, I don't think I can pin that guy. Damn it.
Excuse me. On me! I'm sorry.
And just like that, I'm out of ammo again. It's so annoying.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, that guy was not having a good day. And I just ruined it.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Most of the zones are under enemy's control.
And I'm out of ammo. God damn it.
Attention to the map!
And I'm out of ammo.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Oh my goodness. ay. So many crewmen. Where's the tree gone by now? Get the fuck off our spawn, guys. Guys, I'm about to run out of ammo. Again, I'm about to run out of ammo. Nope. I thought I heard something.
forces have captured the zone. Attention to the designated grid square.
Stop it. Ah, they got me finally. Oh, amen. Hopefully it's enough time for me for a plane? Question mark? You're trying, buddy. Knock it off.
Victory is near.
He won't be. I can't do anything. I could pen a T50. I didn't know that.
Defend the B point. Defend the B point. Attack the B point.
It's probably the Yak-7 that tried to kill me. Alright, bro, it's no engine, I got no ammo. Damn it. bro, I can keep this up the whole day. I know you can't. Not in that thing, man.
Attention to the map.
Oh, yeah, not many that, not like this. I wonder what that was.
Attention to the map.
Oh yeah, there's a stone howitzer. Right. Everything on this guy. I seriously have no idea how am I going to beat this. Oh dear.